Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024 focused on airport and scenery enhancements this week? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week a lot of new airports have landed in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024. And we're starting with the first one, which is Grand Canyon West. It's developed by Xcoder Designs. It's an airport. It's a perfect home base for scenic flights over the Grand Canyon. There are a lot of things included. For example, the level of detail and accurate rendition of the airport. Custom ortho imagery around the airport with artifacts and duplicate objects removed. Detailed realistic pavement textures at the airport. Custom PBRs, moss buildings. Features light interiors providing added depth behind windows, and also ultra detailed models as well as ultra high resolution textures. Besides that, there are also some landmarks included: the Grand Canyon Skywalk, the Guano Point, as well as the cabins at the Grand Canyon West. And this is what you will get. So you can see a lot of detail has been added to this airport, including the airport itself, but also the surroundings, like this one. Guano Point is there, but also the cabins are there, which they also mentioned in the release notes. The airport is not too big, but as you can see, the level of detail which they have added is pretty nice, including the, let's say, correct details for the parking spots, including the coaches standing outside to transport you to different parts of the Grand Canyon. So really cool. Then the next one. Let me check if it's correct, because it's always a question. Yes, this is the next one. It's Campo de Marte Airport, created by RP Simulations and Lata Voada. It's known for its ICAO code Sierra Bravo Mike Tango. And this airport is, it was the first airport terminal in Sao Paulo and one of the oldest airports in Brazil. So if you want to land on the oldest airport in Brazil, or one of the oldest, then buy this package. If we're scrolling down, we can see what has been included, because there's not too much detail in the description. But if you look at the pictures, you can see that the terminal building is completely modeled. Also the outside, you can see a lot of detail has been added. Pretty nice. Also the Aeroclub de Sao Paulo is there. And some other terminal buildings. So pretty nice. Then we're coming to a big airport. It's the Dusseldorf International Airport, Echo Delta Delta Lima by Just Sim. It's a really large airport close to the city of Dusseldorf in the German state of North Rhine-Westphalia. It's located 7 kilometers north of downtown Dusseldorf and some 20 kilometers southwest of Essen. So what's included? Let me check. Because no, there's nothing here, right? So then let's look at the images. So this is what it looks like, right? This is the outside. This is the other point, and you can see that there's really a lot of detail being added, including that you can almost watch inside the buildings. So this is a view of the aprons and also the jetways, which have been updated. Night lighting is there. This is also pretty cool. So a lot of detail has been added right to this airport, and you can fly over it also in the evening hours, because the night lighting has been updated to make it feel more realistic. So Dusseldorf International Airport, created by Just Sim. Then we've got Red Wing. They released Bex Airfield, Lima Sierra Golf Bravo. There's not too much details besides that it's between Lausanne and Sion. And discover its vineyard, its salt mine, or its ice cathedral in winter. And this is what it includes. So you can see passengers, you can see a lot of other things over here, which makes it really nice. Also the seasonality is there. People watching, say warning signs. You can see that the aircraft is not, or the airport is not too big because only small aircrafts can land on this airport. Then, scrolling down further down the list, we will find Quadicure Heliport, Lima Sierra Yankee, Quebec. It's a nice airport, and it's really small. It's in Cantos Valles in Switzerland. And it's initially planned as a large-scale aerodrome, but work was stopped in 1978 by the court, so it was not allowed. And if we look at the screenshots which are added, you can see that it's indeed really small, but still looks really cool. Was it everything? No, there are tons of new items. And this one is also pretty cool because we're going to Italy. It's the Pisa International Airport, Lima India Romeo Papa by Salvus. What's included? It's fully optimized for Flight Simulator 2024 with improved lighting and new LOD systems. Handcrafted buildings or structures for maximum detail, airport areas and parking lots. Faithfully recreated based on the satellite imagery updated to 2025. 100% PBR textures. Parking stands, heliports, runways and taxiways updated to the latest AIP charts, as well as precise ground markings compliant with the latest standards. This is how it looks like, right? You even get a monorail, which is included. I'm not sure if it's really moving or if it's static. You can see the fire trucks over here. A lot of night lighting has been added. The U-boat. So cool things are added to Pisa International Airport. Then we're continuing in Italy. It's the Perugia International Airport, Lima India Romeo Zulu. It's also a nice airport. You can see that it mimics the statistics or the characteristics of the previous airport, so I will not go to them. But if you look at the details, right, you can see that it really looks nice. A lot of details have been added. Even the aprons have been updated. Night lighting has been updated. As well as the fire trucks are there. So, pretty cool. That was it everything? No, there are tons of more things. Like the Crociere Airport, Lima Sierra Golf Tango. Also by Red Wing, which we saw earlier. It has been the home to a grass runway and a flying school. So if we scroll down the images, we can see that a lot of detail have been added, right? Also, the surroundings are looking pretty nice. You can see it's a really small airport, so keep that in mind. But also there's the helicopter. Of course, the helicopter is not included, so don't count on that. Let me scroll down further, because we've got Bal Air Force Base. Kilo Bravo Alpha Bravo. It's in the US and it's the home for the U-2 Dragon Lady, the T-38 Talon and the RQ-4 Global Hawk. And if we scroll down, we can find some images which are provided. This I would say is kind of a cool one. I'm not sure if this is meant to be, but it's pretty cool that they have added this. Including a lot of details, as you can see, including covers above aircrafts. Some of the aircrafts might be static aircrafts, so keep that in mind. Bal Air Force Base for Flight Simulator 2024. But there's more. To Whiskey 1, De Vere Airport. De Vere Airport is located in the Washington State. It's again a small airport, so not too much details have been added here. But as you can see, it looks pretty nice. Also, some more wear and tear has been added, which makes it more realistic for flying into Flight Simulator 2024. But we're not there yet because there are tons of new items, my friends. The next one is the Kirkwall Airport by Simulation Extrema Echo Golf Papa Alpha. It's an airport which is in Scotland, and if you want to know what's included, we need to look at this, right? This is the part. 3D hand modeling is there of the terminal and much of the interior area, modeling of the civil buildings around the airport, modeling of the hangars and emergency vehicles, as well as the custom ground and track textures. So here you can see the screenshots, and the screenshots are looking pretty cool. You can see wear and tear has been added. It's not a very big airport, but it still looks pretty cool, including the fire trucks which are there. Hopefully you don't need them. Including the hangar which you can drive in, the traffic towers. So a lot of cool things are added to Kirkwall Airport, including the interior of the terminal building, which is a small terminal building, but still a lot of nice things, as you can see. If you love flying in the night, that's also good news because the night lighting has also been updated as part of this package. So I'm not going to go to all the images because there are a lot. Then there's more. Yes. Let's continue with the Miami International Airport Kilo Mike India Alpha by Glider Slope Pro. All objectives have been redesigned in accordance with the SDK of 2024, right? Which means also they added the LODs to every single object. What are other features? They added options to select HD or SD textures, so you can select the quality level, high resolution custom ground textures, custom ground markings, real world ground dirt, detailed terminal area, animated jetways, animated MIA mover over terminal buildings, 60 plus airport buildings, and up-to-date airport layout. So let's scroll to the images and then let's have a look at the details. And as you can see, it looks really nice. A lot of cool things have been added, including, let's say, the ground vehicles, including the monorail, which is there. So a lot of cool things. And if you love flying in the evening hours, there's also some good news because that's also possible with the night lighting updates. Fire trucks are there in case you require. Again, hopefully you don't need it, right? Was everything? No, because there is the Luandra Airport, Foxtrot November Bravo Juliet by South Oak Corporation. It's a nice airport. There are a lot of airliners operating on this, including KLM from the Netherlands. And this is how it looks like. So a lot of cool details, including parking spots, including night lighting, has been added to this package, which makes it more realistic to fly to this airport and use it in Flight Simulator 2024. You can see that the terminal building has also partially been modeled, so that is really nice. Are we there yet? No, there's more. Marquette Sawyer Regional Airport, Kilo Sierra Alpha Whiskey by MSF Scenery Builders. There's not too much details besides the link over here, so let's jump to the screenshots. And these are the screenshots which are provided. You can see it looks pretty clean. I would say parking spots are there. You can see some other, decoration is there. You can see the aprons have been updated. Also likely some other buildings have been added, but it's hard to say without the description. Is there more? Yes, there still is more. For example, the Sulphur Springs Airport, Kilo Sierra Lima Romeo, created by ANOF. It's an eastern airport which is used for short takeoff and landing competitions, which take place in Sulphur Springs on Saturday, the 8th of February. And there's not too much included, unfortunately. No screenshots are there, so that's a pity. The next one we're visiting is Côte d'Azur Airport, created by Justin, Lima Foxtrot Mike, November. It's an airport in the south part of France, close to Monaco. What are the features included? Of course, the high resolution for the ground, the buildings, but also the detailed 3D models. There's also the animated custom ground vehicles, which are driving, and the fully AI traffic compatible, optimized for excellent performance and animated jetways. And if you're using GSX Pro profile, then you can also use it. And this is how it looks like. And you can see that this is really a next level airport because there are so much things being added, including the, I would say, non-airport facing side. And also a lot of other cool things. So pretty nice, this Côte d'Azur Airport for Flight Simulator 2024. There's more, right? There's more. Let's scroll down. It's the Johannesburg International Airport by INI Builds or INI Builds. Foxtrot Alpha, Oscar Romeo. It's a nice airport and not too many details, but here you can see the level of detail. And if you see INI Builds, you know that it is high quality because they're already, I would say, in the developing sector for a long time, right? Not only airports, but also a lot of other cool things. You can see that the terminal building has been modeled also. So pretty cool package, even night lighting adjustments, as you can see. So Johannesburg International Airport, really nice, but now available for Flight Simulator 2024 in an updated version. Then we've got Palm Springs Airport, Kilo Papa Sierra Papa, same developer, different airport. Also, let's jump to the screenshots. You can see this again is next level, including, let's say, signs outside of the airport area, including, let's say, signs how to drive or how to drive with your car at the airport. You can see the jetways, you can see other things which are added. So really cool. Also the terminal building again, fully modeled. So nice package, Palm Springs Airport for Flight Simulator 2024. Scrolling down the list, do we find more? Yes, we've got Ibiza International Airport. Lima Echo India Bravo, also by I&I Builds. Right, what did they do? Well, tons of things as you can see. LODs are optimized. Main airport terminal interior and lighting and custom objects and other cool things. And if we scroll to this list, right, again, you can agree or not agree, but this looks really cool. So good to see that they also have added this to the marketplace now, because previously these were already available as part of, let's say, their own marketplace, I think. But now you're also able to buy them. Also, I do think on the Xbox, but that's not 100% sure. So keep me honest on that. Scrolling the list. Do we find more? Yes, we've got Innsbruck Airport. Lima Oscar Whiskey India, same developer again. A lot of cool things have been added. And you can see that there are the same characteristics, right? You can see that the terminals have been, say, completely modeled, both the inside and the outside. You can see that night lighting has been adjusted. Let me quickly jump to some other images. So it looks pretty cool. Innsbruck Airport, again by I&I Builds. They have worked a lot of times on developing things. Also now available in the marketplace. Was it everything? Well, I doubt. I think that Hong Kong International Airport was also a new one. Foxtrot Hotel by WF Scenery Studio. A nice airport. And what did they include? A lot of things. Animated jetways, apron, dynamic lighting, custom taxiway lighting. And here you can see the results. If you apply that, then you will get an airport which is really next level, including jetways, including other things which have been updated, including updated aprons. Really cool to see that they have added this to Flight Simulator 2024 and made it available for everybody now. Well, of course you need to pay money for it, but hey, that makes sense, right? And with Hong Kong International Airport, we're at the end of the airport section, but let's go to the world section. So we need to go one level back and go to world, where we will uncheck the box to only see Flight Simulator 2024 content, and there you will find a lot of packages. So first of all, there are the ultimate weather presets for Flight Simulator 2024. This is, I would say, a tool which allows you to set more than 220 presets for the weather scenario, right? You can go cold and foggy, but also other things which are really nice. I'm not going to go to it because there's nothing really to show. So showing the newest again, because the next one is Zurich New Lights 2024 Exclusive Edition Plus Bonus. This one is developed by Dream Scenery, which is known for the packages to update the scenery and also the night lighting, but also the water, of course. And this is how it looks like. So pretty cool, as you can see. Then if we're selecting newest again, we find the toolbar handle height by Salvo Corporation. The tool handle, sometimes it frustrates people, but they now have added this one also for Flight Simulator 2024. It was already available in Flight Simulator 2020, and then simply this one will be hidden. Depends if you like it or not, right? Yeah, I would say I would always love to see it when I select it or move my mouse in the position. Then we've got the enhanced windsock by 4Simmers. They enhanced the windsocks, right? They optimized the textures and lighting, as well as they automated the realistic and high fidelity 3D windsock model that's true to life. And if you look at this, right, you can see the different windsocks. And if you look at the level of detail, it is really cool, right? Could be pretty impressive releasing a package for windsocks only. Then we've got the Barcelona Night Lights 2024 exclusive, similar compared to Zurich, only then different city, which will update the lighting in this case in Barcelona. Again by Dream Scenery, so cool package if you love to fly over that city. Then we've got the Aero Fire Global 24 by Southwell Corporation. It adds, let's say, live fire spawning, global coverage, interactive fires, and in-game control panel, which allows you to kind of see the fires, I do assume. Yeah, live fire location in real time. And if you look at this, right, you can see how it looks like. This, of course, I would say, well, dropping water on the fire. This is the arrow fire global, right? This is the, I would say, panel which will get included. But also here you can see the, I would say, the map. So the map is also included where you can see where the fire is. So pretty nice if you like firefighting inside Flight Simulator 2024. And with this arrow fire global, we are at the end of this video because all the rest of the items was already released last week. So a small number of items here, but still some cool ones. Here ends this video. I hope you liked it. In this video we looked at the scenery and airport enhancements for Flight Simulator 2024. If you're now looking for some more aircraft or maybe some new activities, then have a look at the description of this video because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next week.